So if you've been a listener of our podcast for a minute, or this past Thanksgiving. Well, I referenced it last Thanksgiving as well.
Okay.
But this Thanksgiving, I also brought it up. Okay?
Okay.
And I told you that, like, a tradition in Pennsylvania is we eat ring bologna.
Oh.
Okay?
I thought you were going to say that weird egg and bacon fucking salad or whatever.
No. Oh, yeah. Bacon dressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of it, didn't I?
Yeah, it was terrifying.
It was intense. But it's not very good. I personally don't like it.
It didn't look
I love
very
me
good.
some bacon. Don't like that. Anyway, so I forced my parents to bring down ring bologna so that you could try it.
Okay.
I will say it is not. It is like almost like equivalent to like Kroger brand, so it's not the best. But they couldn't find like the really good one because it was like close to Christmas.
Okay.
So if you are a viewer of the podcast, you will see a nice plate of ring bologna.
Not the butt in the middle.
It was the end.
Looking like a literal picture of my nipple. That if anybody wants a visual representation of my nips, it's that.
Okay.
Without the blood. Without the blood.
Okay,
ketchup.
so
Those are thick, dude.
Okay,
Those
because
are thick.
I cut it. There's a thin one right over here. I cut it, and that's the butt of it because I wouldn't give you the unopened package so that you'd have the real experience.
Okay.
Now I will say again, this isn't as good as a top tier.
Okay.
But you eat it with ketchup.
Okay.
So I gave you ketchup, and we're gonna eat this together.
I know it's gonna be like what, like a hot dog kind of, but
Kind
like
of.
something about it. It's
I've
so
already had
cold.
4 pieces today.
It's so cold.
All right.
I'm really happy I went and grabbed that water. Do you eat the whole thing?
Well, like by bites. You don't have to fully put it
I
in
feel
your
like if
mouth.
I just take a bite, I'm gonna not love it. So I feel like I should just deep throat it.
I enjoy it.
It literally just tastes like a cold hot dog with ketchup on it.
Probably.
It's not bad.
No, it's not.
It's good, but that is the weirdest tradition.
So yeah, and for Christmas we always did beer and ring bologna for our Santa Claus because he didn't want milk and cookies. So we
With
would give
ketchup
him,
on it like that?
Oh yeah, you always eat it with ketchup. I mean, I guess you can eat it without it, but it's like weird if you don't.
Yeah, it tastes like a hot dog. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that to me tastes exactly. It tastes like a good hot dog, not like a.
And that is like
What's the
like
meat in that? Beef,
I don't
pork.
think I don't think anyone wants to know.
It probably says on the package.
I think
what
it's
it
a
is.
mystery meat.
Oh, no, it looks. I bet it's either beef, pork, or a mixture of the two.
I think it's a mixture probably. I think it's like the old stuff. You know, I don't think it's necessarily that good for you.
Loving that.
But I was like,
Hey, you know what? I was expecting it to taste a lot worse.
yeah, you were really scared. I could see it on your face, but
It
it's
was
actually
just like
good.
a ginormous.
It's like
it was
sweet.
just a
It's good.
enormous piece. So that's why I was a little scared.
They're supposed to be kind of thick.
Yeah, they were thick for sure.
I like them that way. I like my ring bologna slices.
Not bad, but I feel like right now, if we were sitting closer, we would just be smelling each other's like hot dog breath.
That's okay.
So I like this new setup for that.
No. I literally was like, I told my parents, I was like, bring the ring bologna. I had one request.
You know
and this
what?
was
I've
it.
actually never had actual bologna in my life before.
Well,
So I think that's going to be hard to top because just by the looks of it, that looks better than normal bologna. So I feel like I never need to try normal bologna.
no, and this is like this is just like the average run of the mill brand. This wasn't the top tier.
Okay.
My dad was eating this, and he was like,
He just blended it up with water.
He
and
goes-
just chugging
he's
it.
like, this isn't the good kind. He's like, this. He's like, never buy this kind again. This isn't the good kind. And I'm like, it's really not that bad.
Really?
He kind of threw a little hissy fit.
I don't think it's
And my mom will be laughing right now because he did.
It's not bad. It for anybody who's never experienced this phenomenon, it essentially tastes like a cold hot dog, but in the shape of salami, but thick, and then just topped with. Kellen was very generous with the ketchup on there,
You have to be.
so it tastes like
What
a
are you
hot dog. I think children would love this. Chop it up in some mac and cheese.
I should have done that. You know, because the other day I had macaroni and cheese.
And you were craving a hot
and
dog.
I was craving a hot dog.
I'm telling you.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
Actually, I think
you were sitting on this and you didn't even think.
Yeah, because it wasn't opened. We had one that was open, and I was like a little sketched out by that because you like when you open it, you kind of need to like eat it.
Oh no,
within,
I think this could.
days.
I think this could survive a civil war.
I think, but we didn't have it like in a bag. Like if you put it into a Ziploc bag, yes. But they were just like. Because my sister and her husband love them to death, but they just don't really care about much. So they just like threw it back into the.
They were like,
why
would I wrap this back up?
I'm pretty sure it was them because they're the only ones who wouldn't wrap it back up. But I could be wrong, and if I am, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
apologies.
But not that sorry.
Apologies. But yeah, no.
Thank you for sharing your culture with me. People always want to say white people have no culture. Well, then what's that?
What's that?
What is that? Then?
Bring bologna and ketchup.
Yeah, I mean that. Talk about some white culture right there.
That is some PA Dutch thick culture. Literally, it's thick.
Thick and salty.
I'm gonna say it. Have sex with a Scorpio.
I could glute bridge your dad.
I'm naked. Hold on. We will be flicking the beans to that.
But she's tatted and I take meth. Is somebody in your house right now?
But you know what? Fuck your ass.
Yeah, I had sex last night.
You can make your own money. You can literally have your own job of your dreams. You can own your own house. You can own your own car. You can pay all your fucking own bills. So what is that man? That man is sex and a best friend, and that's it.
I heard nothing but the truth.
My parents were like, do you need anything from back home? I said, yeah, I need ring bologna. And that was it. That was it. That's all I requested. And that and a trash can, and I didn't get a trash can.
Well, at least you got the bologna.
Well, that was easier to pack.
Yeah. True.
No, but I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas and New Year with friends, family, whoever you like spent the time with.
Yeah.
Because
or yourself, like me.
Well, not for Christmas.
Well, for the New Year.
For the New Year.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you needed.
I did.
So
I did need that.
I mean, yeah, we're in 2023 now. This
first
is the first
episode
of 2023.
The studio's looking a little brim, a little barren.
A little janky. We did get rid of the couch.
Yeah.
If you've been on this like little journey with us, we got rid of the couch. We're going to get rid of the table that was always in front of us. And we got chairs. These are our new chairs. They're Sherpa if you're only an audio listener only. And yeah, we're going to put some curtains behind us and make it fun.
Yeah, so RIP to the logo painting that we did, but it served its purpose and it's time to move on.
Yeah, we've grown up. We've matured.
Yeah, so...
We both have dark hair now, so...
Yeah, exactly. Like, our hair doesn't even match the logo anymore.
I have black and you have brown, so it don't even work.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. You're probably like, who is that? Those Kylie Jenner. Also, I have no lip filler anymore, so, like, the lips are just not giving.
Those are actually giving too much.
Exactly.
And yours aren't giving
No,
anything.
exactly. They're gone. They're gone. So for today's episode, I just kind of wanted to do an episode that I like to call Emily's Intrusive Thoughts. So everything that this episode is going to be about is just things that I've thought of and written down. I haven't been taking my medication a lot recently, so I think that's helped fill some podcast ideas into my head. They are very random and have nothing to do with one another, but I think they're going to spark some good conversation. So with that, let's get right into it.
No, I love this. I think that going into 2023, we need to be like less structured.
Right. Be more ourselves.
Exactly.
Embrace our mental problems and use them to fuel.
For good.
Yeah, exactly. Use them to fuel this business. Okay? All I'm trying to do is manage a business here. And
that's good because all I did this weekend, well, I vlogged a lot. I vlogged a lot. I had that. But then after that, I was like,
yeah,
that's all my brain could do.
Hey, it's all good. I got the podcast covered because I did not have the vlog covered.
If you want to see Emily cleaning, if you want to see Emily cleaning her refrigerator, go hit up the vlog.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing I did this weekend. So here we go. All right, first intrusive thought I had. If you had a sex tape, what would it be called?
Ooh.
You can take some time to think about this.
I wasn't prepared for this at all.
It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, Midnight at Paris is just the perfect name for a sex tape. Like, just such a good one. I don't know what Kim Kardashian's was called. It was probably just something with her name.
I think it was like Kim
it.
Kardashian, Ray J, fuck. I think it was like something so basic.
Chris was like, the more less produced it seemed, the better.
Yeah, no, it was like on a freaking, what were those Nokia flip phone cameras? That's what it was filmed on, and they were like, just to make it look like someone, the bodyguard, did this.
Yeah.
I feel like it also comes down to like, what is my scene about? You know, what do I want to be happening in the scene?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah, exactly.
Where am I being fucked? Who am I fucking?
Exactly.
Am I even getting fucked? Am I just giving head?
Or are you just receiving head?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what is going on? I think I need some more detail. Because, like, I don't want it to be like your typical, like, well, I don't got big boobs. Because, like, fucked girl, big boobs. Giant titties.
Tight pussy, virgin, fuck, big boob. First orgasm. Orgasming all night. Cream pie, crazy.
I know.
What in the key words is this?
Yeah, that's what's I don't know. I just need to know what my scene would be.
Well, I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
And then maybe this will inspire something for you.
Okay.
So the only reason I was thinking about this today is because
you watch porn?
No, actually I stopped watching porn.
Oh, good for you.
You know, New Year's resolution, New Year, new me. No more porn.
No more porn. No more.
No more alcohol, no more porn.
All of 2023.
Yeah, I'm just going to try not to. I mean, I'll drink if I need.
All 2023, no alcohol. Love it for you.
Yeah, I just
no porn.
Yeah, I don't think alcohol needs to be part of my life. We kind of talked about that. But like also porn, I'm like, what is the point of this? I don't like it. I don't like that I'm watching somebody, like, whether they're consenting or not. I don't like that it's like, I think I'm thinking about it a lot more in the industry, and like that's making it unattractive to me.
But I've always said this since we've like even talked about this on the podcast. I honestly only like it for the noise. I don't even like it for the viewing pleasure. It's not about the viewing. It's like the noise. I know there's something weird about that. I don't know, but
it's kind of like ASMR, right?
I think so. Maybe that's why I enjoy it. I don't know. Anyway,
so I sent you something today. And I said something about like my blind side. And then I was like, my sex tape name, The Blind Side. And everybody's going to think it's like the story of Michael Orr and something like, you know, like a big black man fucks white girl with blonde hair. But it's actually going to be me being fucked like in a spooning position on my right side the whole time. So I can't see what's going on. That's gonna be it. And so people will click on it and be really confused and be like, wait, what?
This is a scrawny white man. Where's the big black guy? And
I mean, it could.
He didn't save her.
Yeah,
he never saved her.
Yeah, no. So that's what's gonna be called The Blind Side.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was actually a thought I had today. So these other ones, it's kind of going in like a reverse chronological order of my brain, but I felt like we started off with a bang, literally.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe mine. Okay, I feel like I want a whole scene. I don't just want to be like fucked in it. I want a whole scene.
Yeah, you want like the produced one.
Yeah,
and you don't want like an amateur porn. You want like the fucking
I'm like Lana Rhoades,
pizza boy showing up.
But this is what I'm thinking because I'm trying to think about myself and like what I enjoy. I enjoy going to the gym, right? So like if shoulder was better, I go to the gym, and like I'm at the gym working out alone. What? I'm not saying anything. I'm saying.
So it'd be like crazy if like my trainer like
fucked me,
had sex with me like at my gym, like not the gym I go to, obviously.
No,
not my trainer, obviously. But like it would be crazy if it was like this short guy who was like the trainer at my gym and like he had sex with me. Like that would be so crazy. Not saying that's how it would
but
go.
I feel like that's what I would like. I feel like that, and up top of my head, like you're like, you know, I was like, maybe that'd be it. You're just like,
but what would it be called? Is what I'm asking you.
I was saying I needed to like understand the like
scene
to understand a name.
Yeah.
I don't know. What could it be? I feel like you're more creative with this. I feel like, you know,
like CrossFit on that dick or
CrossFit on that dick. Cross dick. It's like two men.
Burpees and blowjobs.
Girl lifts 350 pounds.
Deadlifting that ass. Deadlifting that dick. Girl deadlifts massive cock.
Girl takes massive cock on bench while benching.
While bench pressing
200 pounds.
While bench pressing another man.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I need to know the scene.
Yeah, there you go.
We had to roll it.
Yeah.
You got too deep. You got too personal. I just needed one scene. Fucking bitch.
All right, next thing. What's your opinion on humming in public?
Fucking annoying. Don't do it.
Because
I know your autistic ass does it.
No, I don't. But when I was driving home, I was in this like Love's gas station bathroom. And this woman, you would have thought she was auditioning for American Idol. The way she was.
America's Got Talent. Just
the way she's like, it would be like she'd start to pee and she'd be like, and then she'd like stop and her pee would stop and then she'd be like, and then she started peeing and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, wash your hands. And then I come out and she's like, there is no soap in here. And I'm like, oh, there's soap in this one. She's like, thank you. And then she's like,
okay, can I take
like subtle? And there
was she like in her 50s?
Yes,
50s
and there was no music playing either, so it wasn't like she was humming along. Because sometimes I'll catch myself doing that, like at Target, and I'm like, "Girl, calm down, calm it down. You don't need to do that." But like silent, like humming, and it was giving like gospel music.
I feel like if you're humming along to like the music that everybody else can listen to, it's not as annoying. But like that, I would have put her head. I would have given her a swirly. I would have put that bitch's head in the toilet, flushed,
and it was like synced up with her piss.
Well, the time that she break to pee was the chorus.
Yeah, but
and then the rest of the time,
right? But like it was like the
solo.
weird mid pee break in her pee and her song, and then she just like probably pushed a little harder and like more pee came out.
Saying.
And she's like, I was like,
oh God bless her husband or her wife. I don't know.
No, it's probably husband. She's giving Trump support.
Okay, yeah, husband.
But anyways,
that is fucking annoying.
I think it's annoying too, but I've noticed it a lot more recently, and I think it's because like we're all so used to like not being in social fucking environments and not being around people that I think we forget how to fucking act around strangers. But like this isn't your kitchen. This isn't your like house that you're cleaning. And also like you don't even have headphones in. So you can't even have the excuse where you're like, oh, I'm listening to a song. I just like forgot, like whatever. Like this girl had nothing in, had a conversation with me and then continued to hum loud as fuck.
Yeah, no. Stop humming in 2023. Yeah. This is petition.
Like it's giving stemming.
Like, no, we gotta stop that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's so bad. Okay. This is fun because this is just like so random. Okay. What was the first internet trend that you did or that you like remember doing?
Ooh. I want to say, okay, so if I'm thinking like way, way, way back.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking.
So if anybody finds these, fuck you. I'm telling you right now, my agent will have your ass.
Our management team
will reach out.
Yeah.
But
you will be sued.
Yeah. Me and my friend Brady, who is actually like has some like TikTok clout and like does like she has like an Amazon storefront and like is an Amazon girly. She's awesome at what she does. But we used to make YouTube videos together as like vloggers because we used to watch vloggers when YouTube was like, oh my gosh, it was like Jenna Marbles.
Right.
Like that's like it was
the
like
OG YouTubers.
What was her name? Like Frank or something like Freddie? Yeah. Fred. When Fred was on there.
Hey guys, it's Fred.
Yeah. So like we used to watch that. So we tried to be YouTubers when we were really young and they're still out there. I don't know the name of them. I don't know.
I have 4 old YouTube accounts that have videos on them. Yeah. But like I lost access to all of them.
I don't know what the username is. I don't know what the path. Like it's on my parents' dinosaur computer that it's in a landfill.
Yeah.
I don't know. So if you find them, keep them to yourself.
Do you remember what your guys' channel was called?
Sharing is not caring. Okay. Do not share. Like, no. I don't remember. I don't want to remember because I do remember in my brain what we were doing, and I don't need so anybody to see that shit. That'd be number one. Number two would be like
that's not even a trend though. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like vlogging was like you were so ahead of your time.
No, which is like crazy because both of us are now like entering that space, which I think is actually insane. That like we were probably like 5 or 6, and we're like, Mom, get us a camera so we can vlog, and my mom's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah, my old videos weren't like vlogging, but it was like me and my friend being like, all right, guys, today we're going to bake a cake and show you what we do. Or we're going to go jump on the trampoline. Like, stuff
it
like
was
that.
Called like, okay, I remember it was either Kellen and Brady's Adventures or, it was like Adventures of Brady and Kellen. Something with adventures in our names.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you guys were like a full vlog channel.
Yes. And I know we at least uploaded like 3 or 4 videos. And they will haunt me one day. I already know.
Yeah, hopefully you didn't say any shit that could get you canceled in it.
I mean,
you were like, I hate blah, blah, blah.
To be honest, I was 6.
Yeah.
So if
people are getting canceled for anything these days.
Yeah, but you know what? Look inward. If you're going to try to cancel me for something I said when I was 6, it's a you problem. Yeah. Because I was 6.
Yeah. I mean, our frontal lobes just fully developed, so cut us some slack. Okay?
Like, who am I today? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to look at me today.
Yeah.
6-year-old Kellen might have said some dumb shit.
Yeah.
I know I didn't say anything like bad. Yeah, it wasn't like bad, but it was like.
You didn't say like any slurs.
No, I don't even think I knew any.
6-year-old Kellen just like bleeping in every other sentence, just like the worst slurs you could think.
If anything, I said like fuck.
Yeah,
because I was like, whoo, you know what I'm saying? I don't think so. I think it was a family.
Fuck?
I think it was a family friendly channel.
Fuck, that's crazy.
I don't know, but I will say, if again, number 1, fuck you for finding them, and number 2, keep it yourself.
I think the first internet trend I participated in, and like, I think this one came before the second one, but I think the first one was the Harlem Shake trend, where it was like, Coloterarita, now do the Harlem Shake. Like that trend.
Oh, no.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It was at my dance studio, and
How old were you?
8th grade?
I was going to say, we were at least in middle school.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I posted on Facebook.
Nice.
And I thought it would be hilarious if I put a t-shirt over my head and then put sunglasses on over the shirt and then carried around like a mop and like
I believe it.
It was
the first time I met you, you carried around a
vacuum.
A vacuum. So kind of
If that's not internalized misogyny, then I don't know what
I don't either.
But yeah, so that was probably the first one I participated in. It was like with girls at my dance studio, and like it was like filmed on like my either like a slidey phone or like one of the earliest iPhones. So like the quality is just chef's kiss of horrible.
I'm sure it's actually amazing.
It's so bad.
4K.
No, it's so bad. It's so funny because every year on Facebook it will like pop up that memory and be like, 12 years ago, you posted this on your Facebook. And I'm like, God damn it. I thought I've deleted it.
I know the other trends that I've been a part of. Okay, I'm not talking like a video trend. It was probably like that ice, like the ALS ice challenge.
I did that shit too.
I was like it was like our swim team. Like we did it.
Yeah,
was
mine was like at my dance studio.
Yeah. And then the other one definitely like takes you way back is like for a rate.
Oh, Hey Date?
I used to do that shit all the time.
I used to.
Me and my
like
friend used to
TBHs.
Oh yeah, well that too. Like similar things.
So and I was mean. So I was fucking mean.
No way. Emily Starnes.
Right.
What?
Right. And they would like say something, and I'd be like, TBH, you're fugly, and your breath stinks,
girl. No, I believe it the way I believe it.
Like just 6th grade savage.
Well, so like at the time, this was like desktop computer era, right? Like
right,
it was like family
on your
computer.
Webcam.
Yeah, it was like family computers.
Yeah, like
right?
your webcam you had to buy for like $30.
And my best friend, we had like a MacBook. She was probably like one of the first people to ever have like a Mac. Or was it maybe a MacBook? It was like the big ones. What are those?
An iMac?
Yeah, she had like an iMac downstairs in the basement.
So you had the built-in webcam, and you guys could use like the photo booth.
Oh, we did it.
My parents won one at like an auction or something, like an iMac, and they still to this day have it at their house.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they still to this day have it at their house too. And I don't want to know what's on there.
Oh, mine is like some just embarrassing ass shit.
Yeah, like we definitely thought it was
the
cute.
way I would use like the photo booth app and then like do
for
it
the
in like
sepia
the
filter,
yeah,
and then take it on to Picnic and like add in like words. Oh my god,
yeah,
throwback
and collage like with 4 things.
Oh my god, with like all different like shapes, sizes, like best friends stick together. Oh my god, I could find them right now.
Yeah, I still have that on my Facebook. So
me too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, people are gonna destroy us.
I think the second thing, and that's like, I think, yeah, this one definitely came after the Harlem Shake thing. It was the like flash mob trend.
Oh god. I don't think I was ever part of them. I thought they were cool though.
It's because I was a dancer.
Yeah,
so like
makes sense.
it was our high school did a flash mob, and I think I was a freshman. And it was to that, like our mascot was like the Tigers. So we did like the Katy Perry roar. That was like when that song came.
The school my mom works at, they did the same thing.
It was like a flash mob through the whole school.
Yeah.
And
oh
then
my god,
it ended with us in the gym, and it's like, I got the eye of attack. No, you know what? I also did a flash mob in the 8th grade, but it was to fun. Remember tonight?
That's terrible. That's a terrible one.
Young.
Young.
It was bad. We were.
I believe it. If you had to sing, I knew.
Oh yeah. No, we didn't have to sing. I was
saying if you had to sing.
Yeah.
No.
Flash mobs were crazy. The amount of people who got engaged with flash mob, that sucks.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like you're just going to the mall and then out of nowhere somebody starts dancing, you're probably like, what a weirdo. And then out of nowhere your husband is like, or like your boyfriend or whatever, like turns around and starts doing the dance with them, and you're like, no.
I think now, okay, future husband, do not take notes. But I think like now, because it's not a trend, it might be more like acceptable, but in the moment of the thick of it, when everybody else was doing it, it's embarrassing. And I still think today it would be embarrassing. And sorry to any of our listeners who that happened to, kind of embarrassing, but like
I think I would just feel embarrassed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know that they were
so
embarrassed.
I got
that
asked,
ring better be fucking amazing.
Yeah, I got asked
when he gets down, that shit better be 2 carats minimum.
Yeah, but it probably wasn't if you did it via flash mob.
That's what I'm saying though. He owes it to you. Yeah. After doing a flash mob, bitch, you better have a rock.
Yeah, I got asked to homecoming in high school one year. I was dating this guy, and he was like the most just like, he was like the guy who was like friends with every friend group and was just like Mr. Social Butterfly, and like I don't know how we ended up dating because I literally hate people, like everybody. So like I don't know, maybe that's why it worked, like yin and yang. But like we were doing a pep rally, and it was my senior year, and I got like randomly called down to like do this game where you like had to fucking put on a blindfold and like pop balloons. And I'm taking this shit so fucking seriously because like I want to win.
I believe it.
And then the whole time in the background, while I have this fucking blindfold on and I'm trying to like pop balloons on people, like butt to butt, like smash balloons, they're like unwrapping this sign that's like fucking massive. It's like, Emily, will you go to homecoming with me? In front of the whole school, Kellen. And my graduating class was like over 1,000 kids. So that's just my graduating class. This was the entire school.
So you're out here popping.
And also because I'm fucking blind in my right eye, after I win, I didn't see it. So I'm like, let's go. Let's go. I'm like hyping up the crowd, and everybody's just like, turn around. And then I looked and I was like deer in the headlights. Because I'm so fucking awkward at receiving gifts. So then something like this, where it's like I have extreme social anxiety, and then it's like in front of the whole entire school. I was so uncomfy.
I don't care if you don't have social anxiety. That is rough.
It's triggering.
That's
and
so
literally,
bad.
like I have like a picture. Like I think it's still either on my Instagram or my Facebook, and it's so awkward because it's literally this huge ass sign, me and him, and then like the whole cheerleading and dance squad in the front, like, and I'm just sitting there like.
Okay, so we didn't have homecoming.
Oh, weird.
We didn't have homecoming.
That sucks.
Because no one would go. Like, we would have, like, the homecoming court. They would go, like, the football game. We'd pick them, whatever. But, like, we didn't have, like, a dance or anything like that. We only had prom. We also had spinsters. Once you were a junior, I think it was junior. maybe it was senior year, but the girls asked the guys.
Oh, like a Sadie Hawkins.
Yeah. So like that's the option, or you go to prom, right? So my junior year for prom, because at my high school it's like the first year you can go.
That's how mine was too.
My boyfriend at the time that I was dating since I was in 9th grade, I was a freshman. We met because I was his baseball manager. What I was doing there, I don't fucking know. Honestly, my best friend at like the time, she wrote me into it. Yeah. Love her to this day, but I don't think we should have been there. We were there for the boys. I'm gonna be real. I'm so real. So
it's okay. I was in charge of our school's intramural sports teams, and I did the school TV news about sports. So, and I'm not a sports person.
So the thing is, though, if you know anything about me, I can't throw a ball. I can't throw a ball straight.
I already know where this
throw
is going,
a ball
and it's
down.
So cringe.
So one of the first games or whatever, I went to go throw the ball, and it went boop down. And I'm dating like one of the. I started dating because of being on the being their manager. I started dating one of the best.
Rewind. Why are you throwing a baseball?
Because being the baseball manager, we had to go get the balls during the game. And like get them if they were like foul balls and stuff, we do get them. So I like brought it back. I went to throw it, and it went down. Okay,
that's so embarrassing.
At the time, I wasn't dating this kid,
right?
And I was trying to impress him.
Oh,
and I'd always
and you're like,
we won't call him his real name. We'll call him
Clark.
We'll call him baseball boy.
Okay.
So I was like, ooh, I'd always be like, baseball boy, like help me, like.
Tell me how to fix my form.
Yeah, I was like, oh, baseball boy, what is this? So I can like write it on the card. Oh, baseball boy, I was like, you're trying to be all flirty. Right. It worked.
What does outfield mean?
What's your position again?
Yeah,
it works. Don't worry, we did it for a while.
Do you want to go to third base, but like not the baseball one?
Anyway, so that happened. Royally embarrassing, but we started dating. We date for a while. Okay. Yeah. So going to my junior year prom, he asked me to prom by taking me back to that baseball field and teaching me how to throw a baseball.
What in the High School Musical?
And then I'm sitting there. He had it on like the pads.
Were you guys at least alone?
Yeah, okay, but there was also like there was the thing though is like it's by the high school.
Girls softball team like has a game going on next door.
No, so that's the problem though is that like soccer happens in like the outfield for like little kids. There's like people walking their dogs around. There's a playground on the other side. Like it's a happening place. Yeah. Okay, and we're sitting there. He's teaching me how to throw a baseball. Whatever. And then behind the pads, he unclipped the pads for like like the catcher and like the gate behind it, and then he pretended like he missed my catch or whatever. He's like, oh, gotta go run and get the ball, and he like flipped it down, and then with baseballs it said prom with a question mark.
His mom like saw that on Pinterest and was like, you should do
She
this.
Loved it. It was in wood. I had to clean it up. She loved it. They loved me to this day.
Yeah.
To this day. But yeah, no, that is so we both
funny.
had 2 embarrassing dance proposals.
Yeah, I had like another.
It was clever, but like
the other guy or the same guy I went to homecoming with. No, I went to prom with, and he asked me to prom, and we were hammocking because I went through this weird granola phase when I was in high school. I know, shocking because now I hate the outside.
Yeah,
but like I went through this hammocking phase. I wore Tevas and Chacos and frat tanks and backwards hats. I literally just looked like a granola lesbian is like just how I dressed all the time. It was weird. It was a weird phase in my life, but it's because all of his friends and like my friends, like we just did that. I don't think any of us really liked it, but anyways, we were hammocking one day and we're in this like trail basically, and we're all just like laying there, and everybody's like, hey, what's that down there? Another gigantic sign standing in like a fucking flowing ass waterfall river on the other side of it, holding it up. It's like prom ? And like this dude in like big extravagant ass, like I cannot.
Were you dating him?
At that time I wasn't dating him, but like the other time I was. Like it was like the year later.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he didn't already realize from his first time that he fucked up?
No.
He said no.
No. He just like loved going above and beyond. Okay, so this is one of the last. I have a couple more, but like I feel like we're kind of going long.
Well, we can make this a series. Emily's intrusive thoughts.
I love that.
Part
okay,
1.
So have you ever told yourself that you really liked a product that like went viral or like everybody else likes that you didn't like?
No, because this is one thing about me. I hate being with the trends. Like when Justin Bieber.
Okay, bitch. No, you don't. No offense. You bought Road the day it came out.
Okay, but
you bought, dude. You don't hate me. Dude,
I hate no, but I hate like. Okay, like I'm saying more like Okay, I'll give it to you there. I'll give it to you there.
Your ass is easily influenced.
Okay, everybody else's is too. But let me tell you.
I know.
But I refused to like what's One Direction. I refused to like them. Like Justin Bieber when he was like top of his game, I was like, fuck him, like whatever. The Jonas Brothers, I only liked them because my sister thought they were cool. You know what I mean? But like I didn't care.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, fuck that bitch. Sorry if you're a Swiftie, but she ain't shit.
Yeah.
So like
she's also like kind of a shit ass.
So
person.
maybe it's more like for music.
Yeah.
But like I hate those things. I'm like, ew, don't give me the satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's just like I'm also not like a music person. But like I would say as a product, I've definitely, if I had never liked it, I will never touch it again. I'll just be like, it just kind of sits there and collects dust.
The one thing I did, and this is like to this day, I talk shit on this product because I bought it so many times trying to force myself to really like it because everybody loves it. And it's fucking Tarte Shape Tape. Is the worst concealer for my skin type of all time. But everybody told me this is the best concealer ever. You're gonna love it. It's amazing. Every time I wore it, it looked terrible.
See, I liked it. I just didn't color match it correctly for my face. So like that was the problem. But I liked the way it sat on my face. Like I didn't mind it. But I do know what you're saying. Because like, yeah, you like gaslit yourself and like
I was like, no, this is good. This is good. It's $40. It's good. Like you're gonna fucking like it and you're gonna use it because everybody else says it's good. Another thing, the fucking greens, like the Bloom, but not the Bloom. I didn't get the Bloom brand. I got like a different brand.
Yeah, I got like an off one.
That shit tastes terrible. And everybody's like, no, it actually tastes good. Like it tastes like grass.
Yeah.
It tastes like you're drinking grass. It only tastes good if you blend it into something else.
It doesn't even taste good. It just makes the whole thing chalky. It's not good.
So bad. And also, what does it even do?
Yeah. Okay, I
just
can
makes
say
me
like
shit. It doesn't de-bloat me. That's a fucking lie.
I could say then like supplements.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
I could say like maybe supplements and stuff like that. Okay, I've definitely gaslit. Okay, all right. I definitely have.
You're like, now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, if we're talking supplements, BCAAs, that shit. I used to drink the fuck out of that in high school because like my dance coach / boss is a personal trainer also and was like, this is amazing. Like you should be doing this. And like, I was like, yeah, I love it. Didn't feel any different, didn't look any different doing that. So that's another product that I was like, this is stupid and I'm spending so much money on this.
Yeah.
But like Leo is like literally about to dig a hole in Kellen's door right now. That's what I said earlier that scared the shit out of me. In or out, bro?
We got things going on here. Okay. Eat the ring bologna while you're here. So you probably will. He loves
ketchup.
He loves meat.
Super good for cats.
He loves meat. Okay, so I would say I definitely gaslit myself into thinking that like putting vegetables and like making them into like brownies was like a good thing.
I
Bitch,
know
their ass.
Yeah,
their ass.
You're definitely
so bad.
like, yeah, that's like how my mom is. She's like, zucchini bread is delicious. I'm like, no, it's
not.
Carrot
Zucchini
cake
is disgusting.
Bad. Carrot cake is
I
bad.
like carrot cake when it's not good for you.
Yeah, exactly. Just make a spiced cake.
Yes.
What the fuck is the point of the carrots? They're not adding moisture. Like everybody says, they're add sour cream if you want.
I
moisture.
don't mind the carrot cake, but I'm not gonna make the carrot cake as in like, oh, it's good for me because it has carrots. Like, no, it's still bread. It's still a carb.
Yeah, another
still
like
sugar.
Skincare / makeup product that I'm thinking about right now is the Watermelon Glow recipe product line.
You loved that for so long.
Yeah, until it fucking ruined my skin.
Yeah, but okay,
but
but you actually liked it at some point.
Right, but I also really hyped it up because everybody else fucking loves it.
Okay, I got
and gasses it up. But like in reality, my skin was I had zits like crazy. My skin was like having rashes. Like it was so bad because it's so scented.
Yeah.
I do use the dew drops before I put my makeup on, but like since I don't wear makeup every day, it's not as like bad.
Yeah.
Because I do think it gives you a good glow. But there's other products that like would do the same thing. But like I don't want to buy them until I use this up.
Yeah, might as well. You're spending money on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I definitely have gaslit myself into thinking that like a lot of like healthy alternatives were good for me, and then I realized that's a bunch of bullshit. Just fucking eat the brownie because it's gonna satisfy the craving and move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah.
And it's way less fucking work than like shredding up zucchini to like squeeze
like,
all
milk
the water out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is I was thinking now, since I'm sober, and this isn't like, I don't want this to turn into like oh, she said she's sober, so if she has one drink, she's definitely an alcoholic. This is like sober by choice. I'm not doing any sort of program. I'm not like working the steps of recovery. This is just like, I'm just like choosing not to drink anymore. So that's just a PSA. But I was talking to my little brother about this when I was home, and I'm like, I don't have any vices anymore.
Your nails.
But that's not like a vice. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
true.
So like I went through the vaping phase when I was like in college and like,
oh my God, I have a story for you then.
And then I went, like, I can't smoke weed. Like, I physically cannot. Something about it doesn't work with my body.
Me?
Exactly. But like so many people like either, because I feel like a lot of people who don't drink, it's because like they enjoy smoking.
Yeah.
And, like, that's just a better head change for them. But for me, I have no fucking vices except like I enjoy doing shrooms. But I'm like, I cannot be the creepy like shroom guy who's like, we're at a party. I'm like, anybody want to microdose with me?
No,
like,
I definitely.
Also, I don't want to have to find a fucking drug dealer.
Yeah, no. If I don't honestly like, I smoked the other night because I just like enjoy it. Just
a head
chill.
change.
Yes.
Like, and that's what I'm like missing. Like, and I'm realizing like I'm never gonna have that with anything besides like hallucinogenic drugs, and I can't be like dropping acid every day or like doing shrooms, and like then I become like this fucking freak who's like always like, no guys, seriously, like if you really think about it, like the world, you can feel it rotating, and it's like we got to take care of Mother Nature. Like I can't turn into that.
Yeah, no.
So I'm like, fuck, I need to figure out a new vice because I cannot pick up vaping again because A, it's horrible for you, and B, I'm trying to train for a marathon. My lungs would fucking die.
They could not. They could, you just wouldn't make it.
Exactly.
One.
I'd be like, yeah, maybe get like 3 miles in and then like have like a lung like collapse or some shit.
Okay, wait, I have a funny story for you. Okay, so my one friend was telling me the other day about the friend who I'm no longer friends with in our friendship breakup episode that we talked about.
Oh, R.I.P.
So
she's not dead.
She's not dead. She's just no longer the friendship.
Dead.
But it's funny because like she like throughout this process, like we have realized that she would tell us different stories on either side. Like she would talk shit about me to him and him to me.
Like PSA to everybody who has like a friend group.
Yeah,
don't talk shit about your other friends to the people in the friend group, because I promise you it will get back to them. Like talk shit. I get it. Everybody needs to vent. Okay.
Right.
Vent to somebody who is not part of that fucking friendship.
Get a therapist.
Or a therapist, or tell your mom or something.
Right.
Because like it's gonna come back at some point. It will bite you in the ass. You're gonna feel like such a fucking loser.
And there's a difference between like saying how you feel in the moment of like something that they did, like whatever, but like talking straight up shit on them is going to come back, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, so the craziest thing was, so my one friend vapes, and he went to the grocery store the other day that she always talked about that she goes to. And he was like, oh my God, what happens if I see her? Like, what am I going to do? So he called me and he goes, I forgot to tell you this. So apparently she used to chain smoke her vape, but she was so embarrassed, I guess, to tell me that she vaped. So she would be like blowing O's, puffing on that thing. And as soon as I would roll up into the like parking garage, she would put it away and hide it.
Wait, she didn't tell you she vaped?
Never.
Even knowing that like your guys' other friend vaped,
and I never said anything. Like I'm not judgy in that. Like I'm not judgy. I can't say that I never judge or like I don't have judgments, but like honestly, you could tell me a lot of things and I'd be like, okay. Like I'm like a very like I try to be very supportive.
And I'm not trying to say that vaping is better than smoking cigarettes because I think both are horrible for you, and like especially vaping, we really don't know the long-term effects on. But vaping does not affect other people around you in terms of like secondhand smoke or the smell or whatever. Yeah. So like especially vaping, I'm gonna judge way less than if you're like cigarette smoker or like, whatever.
I would go into her car and I would never smell it because he also said she would smoke the non-scented ones in her car.
That's psychotic behavior.
Yes. So that nobody
wants that. So nobody prefers, everybody would prefer a strawberries and cream over the fucking like menthol flavor.
Right. Understandable.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so weird though.
Give me that blueberry ice now.
I was like, it's so weird though because like one, I never judged her like
it's not like you
in
ever
that
talked
manner
bad about like vaping.
Because I would vape if I go out.
Exactly. Like once I'm drunk, like pass me a vape. I'm cheaping it. Like
Leo,
you're not getting it back.
Leo, don't. He will put his paws in there.
No way.
Leo, look, I told you he would put his paws in it.
He's licking it right over. No, he put his now he's licking his paw. Get out!
I knew he would do it.
There goes my water. Kellen's cat just fucking took a bath in my cup of water.
As I was trying to get
washing
his attention,
his hands in my shit.
He dipped his paw in.
I thought you were saying in my backpack. I'm like, it's not that deep. It's fine if he puts his hand in my backpack.
No.
Now he's eating the fucking bologna. This is why we leave you outside.
But yeah, but it's not so funny. He literally told me that yesterday, and I died.
Weird, though.
I died. I was like,
also, I feel like that's another deeper level in just like the friendship was like not as close.
Yeah.
As like either of you thought because like you're keeping secret. Like that's like a weird
dumb
secret to keep.
And so like he vapes. So I guess when Jewel, they discontinued the non-flavored one.
Yeah.
They discontinued it. And so they went on a hunt together to find one that she would prefer instead. And he was like, I thought it was so weird that she would never tell you. But he would smoke all the time and I never said anything.
Right. That's like a really weird thing.
And then she would make comments to him like, oh, like, I don't know, it was just like weird. But now, like looking back, it was just to, like make herself feel better. Anyway, you bringing up that you Jewel reminded me of that, and I was like,
oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was a vapor back in the day, but also like I like the college I went to, and I feel like everybody's college was just like that was like the thing to do. Mm-hmm. And then like it kind of transitioned. Like when I first moved here, I did it for like 6 or 7 months, and then I was like, what am I doing? Mm-hmm. I have no disposable income and this is an expensive fucking hobby.
Yeah.
And also I feel like shit every single day.
Gotta get rid of it.
Not worth it.
Got to get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll close it there on Emily's intrusive thoughts for today. I got a few more, but I'll save that for the next.
A few more. Trust me, she'll think of more.
Yeah.
Just give her a night.
I'll save that
give
for the
her
next
a
one.
night. No, Emily's brain is actually wild. I wish I had thoughts like her because I just don't. Like,
yeah.
I just don't. And I'm like, how do you think of this many things?
Yeah, it's nonstop. It's loud all the time.
See, sometimes yes, but sometimes no. Like, if it's not loud in my brain, it's nothing.
Yeah. I only feel like that when it's like the first 45 minutes into taking my meds. And then after that, it's like, oh, okay, they're coming back. It's like when somebody is like a crowd is like running, and you like slowly hear
like a
them
train
getting
from
closer.
far away.
Yeah, and then eventually like they're trampling over you, and you're like, God damn it.
Yeah,
that didn't really work. So
take another.
Yeah.
No, but this was a fun start to the new year.
Yeah.
New episode of 2023.
New year, new us.
One in the new studio.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. This year we are actually going to sit down this weekend and plan a lot for this new year about what's going to come. We have amazing like thoughts and plans and things that we want to like do that are like in the works. So, you know, pay attention for all of that good stuff.
Yeah. And with that, Kellen, why don't you tell them where to find us and tell them where to find yourself.
Well, thank you for listening to another episode of Saturday 7. My name is Kellen K. You can find me at Kellen K on Instagram.
And my name is Emily. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and now YouTube at Starnsy. Don't forget to follow the podcast on Instagram as well. We're at Society97.pod on the gram. We're also on TikTok at Society97pod, no dot. And we also have a email, which I don't know if we've been plugging that a lot recently. No. But I do want to plug it again because we do a series on our YouTube channel called The Guide, where it's kind of like an advice column for girls or really anybody, but it's mainly towards younger women.
We started it because a lot of people were asking us a lot of the same questions, so we thought that would be a good place to kind of have like a go-to place for advice.
Yeah.
And the Gmail is society97.pod@gmail.com.
Yeah, it's the same as our Instagram handle. So if you ever have any topics that you want us to talk about that maybe are a little more deep or whatever, that don't really flow that great with the show, that's kind of where we do all of that, so we can really dive deep into those topics. And if they're more intense, we can kind of do them on that and keep the show really lighthearted and fun. But yeah, send us in stuff there. I don't think we've been plugging that a lot recently.
No, but that connects with our YouTube channel. So it's Society 97. And like she said, we do guide videos every other Tuesday. So email us or Instagram us some stuff for that. And then also we do vlogs every other Tuesday as well. This past week was a little New Year's weekend, 2 different types of girlies. Yeah. And then, we do the video version of the podcast every single Friday. So definitely check that out. All right. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.